Hello everybody. In this video, I'm going to be watching my first ever Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories speedrun back from June of 2013. So this speedrun was, I believe, a 45-minute time of the World Tournament category. So pretty much in this category of Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, you literally start the game anew and finish the World Tournament by beating Kaiba, and then that's it. The run is over. I thought back then that that would be a good category to start with because it would teach me early game fusions while still teaching me different early farming strategies, and it would just help me get adjusted to the game before sitting down to do a full run. So I thought it was a good idea at the time. And I still do think it was a decent idea. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to sit down and review my first ever run. So I'm going to watch this entire run with chat, and we are going to just see what mistakes I made, things like that. See what mistakes I made, how I've grown as a runner of this game, whatever you want to call it, and just generally enjoy ourselves. So yeah, let's get into it in a minute once I send this link out to Twitter that I'm streaming, Twitter and Discord. So just give me a moment. This is going to be a lot of fun, though. I think this is going to be particularly useful for those of you who are somewhat new to Forbidden Memories and are thinking about getting into playing it a little more seriously, if you want to call it that, like in a speedrunning capacity. So for those of you who are new to FM and are thinking about speedrunning it, watching this old video of me might help in some way, even if it's just helping with your confidence. Because you can kind of see what it should look like in the beginning of learning to speedrun the game. At the time of the video you're about to see, I had never played Forbidden Memories as a child. I had just recently discovered Forbidden Memories 1 month prior to this video, and I did a casual playthrough of the game offline. So I would say in early May of 2013, that's when I discovered Forbidden Memories, and I played the game casually by myself off stream for about a month over time. And then once I was done with that in June of 2013, I decided to do my first World Tournament speedrun, and that's what this is. So the only experience I had with the game at the point of this video, at the time of this video, was one casual playthrough of the game, and that's it. So just keep that in mind. Okay, I'm just putting out tweets and something in Discord to notify people that this is happening. Okay. I followed you on Twitch after. When are you planning to transition to Twitch? I assume you can't stream on both Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. No, if I could do that, just look around people, that's what I would have. That's what I would be doing like all the time. I would never not do that. But I will be transitioning to Twitch pretty much immediately after this stream. I expect this to be the last stream I do on YouTube for the foreseeable future. After this stream, everything else will be on Twitch. I just didn't want to start off my comeback to Twitch with this. I want the comeback to Twitch to be like a 100% segment or something, or a race, not necessarily something that's niche like this. And plus, this is better suited for YouTube anyway. So, now that the tweets and everything have gone out, what do you guys say we get into it? So, right off the bat, can you see my... Okay, good, you could see this, that's perfect. So right off the bat, you can see the splits program I'm using. So, a lot of you know that the main split program that is used in speedruns these days is a program called LiveSplit. Back then, LiveSplit didn't exist. You really had a choice between two. The biggest one was called WSplit, and then the second biggest one that was actually not used that much, but it was still out there, was called Landfair. And I actually used Landfair in this video and in general because I liked Landfair. I started off speedrunning Ocarina of Time and I used WSplit. But when I went to Forbidden Memories, I decided to try out Landfair, and it was actually a pretty cool program for the time. It looked and functioned a lot more like LiveSplit does today. And I generally thought it was a lot better than WSplit at the time, but that's what this is. That's the split program Landfair. So let's take a look at this. It's 46 minutes long, and it's my very first speedrun of Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. So let's check it out. Oh, it's Daddy Randy. Daddy Randy's here to ruin the stream. God damn it. Wait, what just happened there? It looked like I had 2 spaces after the A. I hit that twice on accident. Yikes. Obviously my movements and my menuing is gonna... Oh! Something I remembered. You'll notice that my text mashing is extremely slow in this video. And I fucking just remembered something. So in this video, I did not know about fast text mashing. So in Forbidden Memories, the quickest way to mash through text is to hold in the square button and mash the X or cross button, right? I didn't know that at this time, so I was just mashing X, which is significantly slower. So you'll notice that. I was also playing on emulator, something to keep in mind. So here's my ultra slow fucking deck check. I don't know what I'm even doing. I don't know. I think I looked at Mystical Capture Chain because I just had no idea what it was. So, I obviously wasn't too good at fast deck checks here. I had no idea what Sword of Dark Destruction did, so, because I didn't use it in my casual playthrough, so I had to look at it to see what it did. And I must have figured it was good enough. Here I accidentally clicked right back onto the fucking thing. I do that occasionally already, though, so it's not new. So you'll just notice that my text mashing in this is just incredibly slow, because I had no idea. Somebody came into my chat when I was streaming World Tournament speedruns. Not in this video, but after this video, I was still doing World Tournament speedruns, and somebody came into my chat from the community and was like, you know you can hold in square and mash X to go much faster, right? And I'm like, oh. It's fucked. So how is your day going, Randy? I just got back from court. Yeah, court. For a speeding ticket I got 7 months ago. I got a speeding ticket 7 months ago, right? They rescheduled, or rather, I got a speeding ticket 7 months ago. When the cop was talking to me after I got pulled over, he said, hey, if you go to court, right, to fight it, I'll reduce the fine, and I'll reduce the fine heavily, and you won't get any points on your license. So I said, okay, fine. So I go to court 2 months later, like in July, and I sit there for 2 hours and they never fucking call my name. So I go up to the judge and I'm like, well, what the fuck? And she's like, oh, you didn't get the letter? It was rescheduled. So I sat there for 2 hours and missed work for nothing. And then it got rescheduled 2 more times from this cop. So I finally went to it today, and the cop did exactly what he said he was going to do. He heavily reduced the fine and no points on my license, so it's over and done with. What the fuck am I doing right now? So for some reason, I tried to put a Sword of Dark Destruction in the monster row. It didn't work out, so I just put it face down. Mainly babysitting, I know that. Why am I ignoring you, Colin? Did you say something before that? Oh, you did, shit. How much of a cringe cannon were you in 2013? This is before you even knew me. I was pretty cringy in 2013. Luckily, I don't talk in this video. Very luckily, I didn't have a suitable microphone in this video, so I don't talk. Which is fucking good. It's just game audio. Oh yeah, I think I missed the shatter here twice. Oh god. 4-minute Haishin time. The thing that gets me the most is how slow the text skipping is. Because I'm doing slow text skipping where I just mash X or cross or whatever you want to call it. So how's the babysitting going, Randy? You said your appointment's like at 2 to 3 p.m. today? Okay. Cross! Some people call it cross. I call it X, but some people call it cross, believe it or not. Which is why I sometimes will say cross. I try to say both. Anyway, you're not a good influence around kids. What are you talking about? Just don't let them watch me. I didn't say any bad words. Obviously, you gotta save before Rex. Clearly. Alright, so we're finally getting into some duels here. Yeah, this is a replay. X crosses for pussies, cross people are degenerates. I hate, man. I hate people who say cross. I say both typically. I'll say X or cross. I always say X first. So obviously the move here would be to throw everything and be the dragon and the Nemoriko, because that will make a black one. I don't know this at the time. But then again, opening with an 800 isn't the worst possible move I could make. It could be worse, for sure. But I get owned here, yeah. Her kill just owns me. So obviously here is 1 and 4. I do it, but one thing I notice in my gameplay here is that I'm not throwing cards enough. This is a world tournament speedrun, so drops don't matter that much. So I shouldn't and plus the good rank is mostly going to be ruined anyway because I'm already at 31, down to 29 cards left, so there's no way I'm getting a good rank. So at this point I should be throwing every card except for Regeki. Let's see if I do that. See, I keep the Yami, I'm not sure why I keep the Yami. I got lucky attacking with that Serpent into that defense. I definitely did not know it was a Hurricane. Now I would know, but back then I wouldn't have. So I just got lucky there for sure. So again, I'm holding on to the... Okay, I get rid of the Yami, but one thing I did is I threw out an 850 card in place for a 500 card. So I'm not sure why I did that. And I also apparently didn't know that there's a very good chance 500 attack is not going to be enough to get through whatever is played. So, you can see how little I actually knew about the AI in particular. I knew a lot of fusions, but I didn't know much about the AI during this video. One thing I didn't know is early game fusions as well. I didn't know a lot of them. So right here, I didn't even have to look at the types when I did that fusion. So that means that I was well acquainted enough with the game where I could see some cards, like just the card art, and know exactly what they are and what type they are without having to, like, press triangle to look at it. So, that's interesting. So we won. Let's see what we get. Nemoriko, cool. Let's see if I understand that that's good enough to put in. Let's see what I replace, actually. I'm interested to see what I replace. Hopefully I have the presence of mind to replace an insect. Because I know this deck has insects, so hopefully that's what I replace. If I replace anything. Okay, so I am replacing. And I just went right to the insect. I didn't even sort the deck for whatever reason, but we took out basic insect, which is smart. So not bad plays so far. So right here, obviously, that's the best move. Will I put it in Mars, though? Okay, good. I don't know if I put it in Mars because I knew about Jirai Kumo, or if I just put it in Mars, because why not? So right here, I have a 1200 fusion. I can make Stone Ghost. Do I even see that? Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. No! So not only did I miss the fusion for Stone Ghost, but I also ended with a weaker card than I could have. I ended with a 600 attacker, even though I had an 850 in my hand. So not the smartest move there. But as you can see, I did not know early game fusions really at all. I knew important fusions like Mystical Sand, Twin-Headed, the Dragon fusions, Flame Cerebus. I did not know Stone Ghost at the time. Okay, so this is pretty easy. Literally just make a Mystical Sand. I did it before. What am I waiting for? What? I don't know what the fuck I thought I was going to make. So at this time, I know that I would have known that I could make a 2100 here. I knew I could make a 2100 because I made a Mystical Sand before with the same exact cards. So I knew I could make a 2100, so for whatever reason, in that hand, I must have thought that I had something better than a 2100. So what I think happened there was I thought I was going to make Ushioni for some reason. That's the only thing I could think of. I definitely did not know that that was going to make Ryukishin powered. There's no way I knew that fusion. If I did not know the fusion for Stone Ghost, I definitely did not know the fusion for fucking Ryukishin powered, which is a dark spellcaster, not a regular one, just a dark spellcaster in Ryukishin. There's no way I knew that. So for whatever reason, I thought that made Ushioni. So I definitely did not fully grasp the fusions for Ushioni back then. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking there. Granted, I didn't have any fusions in that hand, so it's not like I could have fused anything. But I should have just thrown all my cards and ended with the Mask of Darkness I think I had, which is 900. So, not sure what I was doing there. Yeah, flaming myself is fun. It's nice to see how far I've come in knowledge of this game and how generally the community has come so far. Okay, so very easy. Okay, well, I guess I didn't see the... Yeah, there really was no point in... there was no point in making a Mystical Sand because I was going to win anyway. So that's actually a good move by me. Not wasting time making a Mystical Sand when I was going to win this turn anyway. So... And I want a Blackland Fire Dragon from Weevil. Not bad. I like how this was before I was good at doing faster menuing. So you'll notice, if I can go back slightly, you'll notice that when I scroll down to leave shop, if you watch me play now, you'll see the cursor instantly fly down there. Because pretty much how I do that now is while the game is saving, you can hold down on the D-pad. And by holding down on the D-pad, typically when you hold down on the D-pad, it will first go like, doot doot, and then it will realize you're holding it down, and then it will go really fast. So by holding down while you're saving, you bypass that small amount of time where it will go slow before it realizes you're holding it down. So as soon as you get out of the game saved prompt, it will just fly right down. Clearly, I didn't know that here because I'm just pressing down 3 times. Yeah. So I'm not sorting the deck. Typically, the best thing to do to quickly remove cards is to sort the deck by type. That way I could just go right down to, say, insects or fiends, because I know right where they're going to be, and remove them. I obviously don't know that here because I'm not sorted. It's just by number, which is the default sort, and I'm just scrolling through looking for a card to remove. Did I just remove Fire Reaper? So I passed Mask of Darkness, completely fucking passed a Fiend, and Mountain Warrior, which is trash. And Shadow Who Controls the Darkness. And I take out... Oh, I took out Shadow Who Controls the Darkness. I didn't see myself go up. Okay. I thought I took out the Fire Reaper. Okay, that's good then. Good on me. So... what I should be doing here is literally just tossing everything ending with this card right here. Twin Long Rod's number 2. Or I could potentially hold on to the Flame Viper in case I get a usable beast. Let's see what I do. I'm thinking. Okay, so I held on to the Sword of Dark Destruction too. You have to remember that I had no idea what Sword of Dark Destruction actually worked on at this point, because again, in my casual playthrough, I had no experience with Sword of Dark Destruction. So I must have just thought it worked on dark monsters, so I'll probably try to equip it to something that doesn't work soon. Me and my friends grinded day and night meadow, and in 200 some duels, the best card we got was Firing Pegasus. If you don't know how to tech or any drops, that's a yikes. That is a yikes. Alright, how am I going to get over this? So I'm 99% sure there's multiple deaths in this run, and I'm going to make a wild guess here and say they all could have been avoided. But let's see what happens here. So I doubt I'm going to see this, but I confuse Mask of Darkness and Dancing Elf to make Dark Elf, which is a 2k, which will get over that. But I highly doubt I'm going to see that because it took me actually quite a while to get adjusted to what makes a Dark Elf. It took me a very long time to like instantly see Dark Elf fusions, especially ones that use fiends like this. Pretty much if it's a fiend and Mercury is the first Guardian star, it will go with a Dancing Elf to make Dark Elf. But there's no way I knew this now, so I doubt I'm going to do it. And if I do it, it's definitely luck. So I'm holding on to the female and the Flame Viper in case I get either a rock or a beast, which is not a good idea. And I'm also holding on to the fucking Sword of Dark Destruction for some reason. I should have only held on to either the Flame Viper or the Dancing Elf, depending on which I had more of, rocks or beasts. So now I'm in a pickle. I'm probably going to die. So I can make a 2100 here. I definitely have to see that, yeah. Keeping the Mountain Warrior, though. So one thing you will very much notice in this entire run, I'm assuming, is that I'm not throwing cards, and that is a terrible thing to do. For anybody who's new at this game, throw cards. When you have bad cards in your hand, get rid of them. Even when you have a good fusion, like I did here, throw the rest of the cards, so that you can just have more chances to make good cards. What's the current record for World Tournament? That's a good question. Let me check. I think I have second place time in World Tournament right now. Yeah, wow, I still have the second place time in World Tournament. I got that 2 years ago. The first place time is 24 minutes and 21 seconds by Matt, 13. He got that 2 years ago, and also 2 years ago, I got a 26-minute, 48-second time in World Tournament. And it was during a full game run. I wasn't just grinding World Tournament. I was just doing a regular full game speedrun, and my World Tournament happened to be really good. And my Kaiba and Isis were terrible. Not to mention I was doing slow deck checks. Yeah. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, 1 second. Okay. Let's keep it going. Okay. That's the right move, at least. So right here, the best move would probably be to get rid of the Sword of Dark Destruction and then Regeki. That will confirm my win and get rid of a shitty equip. I'm most likely just going to play Regeki if I had to guess. Yeah, okay. Because again, I had no idea what sort of dank even did at the time. So, the only fusion I have is a shitty flame fusion, which isn't worth doing. So I finally got rid of the damn thing. I don't know why I chose Mars. I think I was just choosing random Guardian Stars at this point. I don't actually know what my Guardian Star knowledge was during this run. We'll find out later when I'm fighting people like Isis. See if I put things in Pluto. I guess we'll see. So Stone Ghost again, but I don't know the Stone Ghost fusion. At least I've proved that over time, yeah. So I'm holding on to 2100 potentials, like Rocks and Pyros. I didn't attack last turn with the 600, but this turn I am with the 500. Okay. You do you, 2013 GFC. What's up, Isaiah? Okay, so obviously... Okay, good. So like I said, I definitely know the Dragon Fusions at this point. Definitely know the Dragon Fusions, which is a good thing. I knew important fusions at this time. Did not know early games. What's up, Tata? So yeah, good. At this point, fusing anything would be pointless because the run or the duel is over. So that's good. Yeah, Dragon Fusions are very easy. Feral Imp. I wonder if I'll put that in. Replacing a shitty Fiend with a better Fiend could be good. I mean, it is a 1300, so it wouldn't be a terrible idea. But it's not a big deal. It's not something I would probably even do now. Simply because it's just not really worth it. Oh, but I am going to do it. What am I going to get rid of? Wicked Mirror? Serpent Marauder? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Would have been smarter to get rid of the Wicked Mirror because reptiles do at least fuse with plants to make a 1000 Yashinoki. So right now, the only... Oh, I have an 1800. I have Cybersaurus, so let's see if I see that. That's this card and this card. Let's see if I do it. Okay, so that's another fusion that I know. That's somewhat early game. And I'm smart enough to put it in Sun against Bandit Keith. I think that at that time, I just knew in general that Sun was generally considered a good Guardian Star. So I think that's why I put it in Sun. I don't think I put it in Sun because I knew that Keith played a lot of Moons. So I think that part was luck. But I did know Sun was a decent Guardian Star in general, so that's why I did that. How many cards can you get in this game? I have 622 in the original save. You can only get 689 in the game. There's 722 in the game, but you cannot get 33 of them, so you can only get 689. So that is most likely a 2000 defender. Let's see if I'm smart enough to Regeki here. I doubt it. No, I'm not. And I clearly don't know that plants and, yeah, I clearly don't know that plants and zombies will fuse. So at this point, I'm like, fuck. And he goes right in. Keith is going in, boys. Like I said, I most likely take a couple deaths in this. I don't remember, but I'm assuming I do. So this might be one of them. Let's see if I'm smart enough to just Regeki right now. I also have a Dark Elf fusion, which I definitely am not going to see. And if I do fuse Dark Elf here, it's pure luck. Alright, attacking there was not a good idea. Oh wow, he played his own Dark Elf. I definitely don't even see that I have a Dark Elf here. So I'm like, what the fuck does that do? Ah, fuck. So at this point, I'm just holding out for a rock, for sure, so that I can make a Mystical Sand and kill that. But I could have matched it there, I didn't even see it. Get my ass handed to me right now. 2 of them, and a twin-headed. Wow, this is a hard mode. Okay, so I got the rock. I'm not throwing any more cards, though. I had a fucking Ryukishin I could have thrown. Maybe I was afraid that I didn't know enough fusions right now, so that if I started throwing random cards, they might fuse and fuck up my fusion chain. Maybe that was my logic behind it. I don't actually know. It's much more likely that I just didn't know that it was a good idea. Alright, you have a Stone D. I know I have... What are you doing, GFC? You have a Stone D. And it's only 800 defense. So now I'm allowing him to fuse, and I didn't have to. I could have made a literal Stone D. I have no idea why I didn't do that. I know this. I know the Stone D fusion. I don't know what the fuck my logic was here. Okay, make it now. Or at least make a Mystical Sand. Make a Mystical... Okay. Whatever. Make a Stone D. Why not? Could have made a 2100, or I could have done that last turn, but whatever. It's working out. Big brain plays, yeah. Alright, so Flame Cerebus. Very easy. There. So I should have the Duel in the bag. And I was smart enough to attack first with the Stone D and save the 21s for later. That way I do more damage. So at least I was smart enough to see that. At least. Yeah, at this point I knew it was pointless to fuse at all. So just finish the duel. It's a good idea. Do you not know if Nemoriko is a female? No, I definitely know that. I won a machine conversion factory. I bet you any money I have no idea what I just won. And I'm probably, like, freaking out a little bit on the inside, because I'm like, oh, did I win something good? I have no idea what that is. You're not giving your old self much credit? Yeah, I am. I'm giving myself plenty of credit. I'm trying to remember what I knew at this time. Oh, the slow tech smashing, though. Ugh. It's painful. Well... and we'll make everybody sit through 2 minutes of slow tech smashing. How old was I during this? So this was about 5.5 years ago. So I was about 16 at this time. I just turned 16. Yeah, I just turned 16. Like a month, 2 months before Yeah, 2 months before this video, I turned 16. So I was a brand new 16-year-old at the time. Yeah, I had no idea what that was. And I'm gonna put it in, aren't I? And I took out I literally took out a zombie to put in a machine conversion factory. I didn't take out a fucking fiend or a bug. I took out a zombie to put in machine conversion factory. Epic! So at this point, I have no idea. Throw everything. Just throw everything. Attaboy. I didn't end with the thing with the highest attack, but we're okay. Started running the game at the same age we were connected. Nice. Okay, so I have a 2000 here, but there's no way I'm gonna see it. Wait, what? I had a Neko Gal there. You can't... Did I not know Neko Gal fusions? Oh, no. GFC, what are you doing? Guardian Stars. Oh. I had a Neko Gal fusion. How did I not see that? Okay, now I have a fusion I know. Okay, good. What the fuck just happened there? Did the video fuck up a little bit? Yeah, it did. I must have dropped some frames at that time. At this time, I didn't have very good internet at all. I still lived with my parents, obviously. And our internet back in 2013 was terrible. So I'm surprised that that was the only frames I've dropped so far in this run. That's what happened there. Okay, so I have a 2000, but I don't know it. Yeah, watch, I'm gonna make it too, and oh no, wait, never mind, that's not a dancing elf, duh. That was, I thought I had a dancing elf. That's a Kime, so it doesn't work. Okay, that's good that I put that in attack, because Shadi is a pussy bitch, and that could be enough to take down whatever he plays, most likely. No? Wow, still playing 700 pluses. Confirmed crop cheating reported. Nice. So yeah, I have nothing here. I should just... Okay. Okay. Why not, I guess. I could have just played the 800, attacked it, and got a 2100 direct hit anyway, and saved the Regeki for next turn, but... It's whatever. Not a big deal. Alright, so literally do 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, okay. That's fine. That's not a bad move. I thought that back then I would want to hold the dragon, but I didn't, which is fine. Will I do a quick run of World Tournament after watching this? I don't think so. If the Feral Imp, I could just play it. I'm gonna win next turn anyway. So I didn't see that. I didn't notice that he only had 1800 and I was gonna win this turn anyway. So this just kind of goes to show how many decisions have to be made very quickly to play very well at this game. So I think this video of me analyzing this will be a good show. As to good proof, maybe, of how much decision-making is actually in this game, and, you know, how much you need to know to quickly make good decisions, because you can see I wasn't here. Okay, I was smart enough not to put in Majin Gun. Again, I'm still not throwing cards, which is kind of annoying. And I didn't... Well, it would have been useless to put that in Saturn because I don't have any equips for it. But I do have a Yami, so it would have been a good move. It would have been a smart move to put that in Saturn. Because I have a Yami, so if he played a shield, I could... No, wait, Yami doesn't power up Mystical Sand. What am I talking about? So yeah, no. Mercury was fine then. And I don't have any equips that work on Mystical Stand. I have Machine Conversion and Sword of Dark, which don't work. What's up, Cole? So I got lucky here on Bakura that he didn't play anything above 2k in the beginning. I can make a 1350 here, but I think the smarter move... Okay, so I will make the 1350 on accident. Will I? Yeah, okay. I definitely didn't know that this fused. But at least I'm throwing cards now. So an 1800 would probably be the best move, because then I can hold on to the dragon, yeah. Good job, GFC from 2013. Good job. And I didn't put it in Sun for some reason. Which would have been smart, but whatever. Good job, 2013 GFC. Good job, 16-year-old GFC. Yeah, see, if I put that in Sun, none of this would be happening. So I can make a 1600. Attaboy. Attaboy. And I didn't even use the black land to do it, which is even smarter. My name back then was Games for Charity. The whole thing. It was over the years that people just started calling me GFC, which is why I just switched it to there. Stone D. Nice. No deaths yet, surprisingly. But starting on the next duel, things get a lot harder. So let's see how I cope with that. I can guarantee you I'm going to start making a lot of mistakes on these last 3 duels. I guarantee you there's going to be some deaths. Maybe not, but we'll see. Two saves, why not? Yeah, putting it in is a good idea. Because I can make Garvis and other shit. Do you gonna recap this review? No. So, let's see what I do here. I think Fair Olymp works to make Dark Elf, but I'm not sure. I mean, this video is going to be on YouTube when it's done, so you could just watch it then. No, it doesn't. Good. Good boy. So I had no idea what the Guardian Star interaction was, so I clicked onto the card to see whether it turned red or yellow, because I didn't know Guardian Star interactions well, so that shows that. Okay, 2100 right here. Throw the other cards? No? Okay. You can definitely see that when I have a decent fusion in my hand, I just do it. I don't bother throwing other cards, which is a very bad idea. Let's see if Pegasus fucks with me. No? Okay. Oh, it's a trap. Okay. I have nothing in this hand. I should throw everything and maybe keep the Prisman. Don't understand why I did that. I must have thought about Cybersaurus, and I was like, yeah, I'll draw a dinosaur. I could have literally kept the rock and hoped that I got a female to make a 2100, but why not? Why not, right? I can make... I think this will make Dark Elf. Yeah. I was probably shitting my pants right now. I was like, holy shit, I made a Dark Elf. I have no idea how I did that, but hell yeah. I definitely did not know that was gonna happen. No way. I got old Peggy boy on the ropes. Yeah, that's not a terrible move. It's not the best move to play Regeki there, but it wasn't a bad move either. The smartest move probably would have just been to play it face down. But that's not something I would realize for a while. Alright, so we first tried Pegasus too. Not bad. There's only 2 duels left, but there's fucking 13 minutes, so either the duels are really slow or I take a death. Pretty sure I'll take a death. I doubt this is deathless, but I'd be very impressed if it was. Acid Trap Hole in Campaign. So, this video was actually before A-TECing was a thing. So, A-TECing wasn't a thing until like 2014 or 15, like 1 or 2 years after this video. So, back then, Acid Trap Hole was not considered good at all. It was really, I mean, it was decent because it's 3K or less, but back then, an Acid Trap Hole drop didn't really mean anything because A-TECing did not exist. Fast A-TECing did not exist back then with traps. We had no idea. That wasn't just me. That was the whole community. We didn't know about it, so Acid Trap Hole is not considered decent. I'll probably put it in, though, because 3K destruction's not bad. How was A-TECing discovered? Pretty much what happened. The way that Fast A-TECs was discovered was I was fighting Meadow Mage or Capura, right? And the duel took forever, but I had like 3 cards left and I ended the duel and I got an A-TEC. And back then, we had no idea that you could get the A-TEC rank that quickly. Normally the duels were like 15 or 20 minutes just to get an A-TEC. Or just to get an S-TEC. So when I got the A-TEC, it was like, whoa, what the fuck just happened? How did I get an A-TEC? Because if we could figure out how I got that A-TEC, we might be able to get A-TECs faster. So once I got that duel, I went to Neoseeker, and I posted a thread showing the duel and saying, what was this? And somebody replied to it and said, I think there's something in the Japanese guide talking about rank. So I PM'd this guy on Neoseeker. I private messaged him, and I asked him if he could go into the Japanese guide he owned and find out that rank stuff, translate it. So he said he would. So the guy then went in the Japanese guide, translated the ranks, and posted a thread on Neoseeker that described how rank worked. So once we knew exactly how rank worked, we sat down and figured out exactly what the fastest method to get an A-TEC was. I remember sitting in high school at lunch with a notebook, and I had it open on my phone, the rank guide, like that showed how rank worked. And I remember sitting there with this notebook, working out all the different ways that we could potentially get a fast A-TEC until I found out, oh, if you do this, 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 and this, that's probably going to be the fastest and easiest way to get an A-TEC. So then I tried it when I got home from school that day, and it worked. And then that was fast A-TECing. I made a tutorial video that day describing fast A-TECs, and the rest is history. You always knew A-TEC existed, just not how to do it fast. Yeah, we knew A-TEC existed, but we didn't know how to get the A-TEC rank without decking the opponent out back then. The only thing we knew back then was that if you made your opponent run out of cards, you would get an S-TEC. We didn't really know how you would get an A-TEC. We knew it existed, we just didn't know how to do it. So most duels then were A-TECs, and they took like 15 or 20 minutes, and they were super RNG based, whether or not it worked, because you have to make the opponent fuse so that they run out of cards before you. But yeah, after I got that duel, I PM'd the guy on Neoseeker, and he posted how ranks work. So yeah, that's how that works. But that was not known then. That wasn't discovered until like 2015. Okay, so I sorted the deck here. That's smart. Okay, I realized at this point Sword of Dark Destruction was worthless, so I took it out. Yeah, we would never get A-TECs. It was either A-TECs or nothing, and even then A-TECs were considered shit. Okay, put it in Pluto, GFC. Pluto. Yes! I was smart enough to know that against ISIS, you need to put it in Pluto. That's good. So if ISIS doesn't fuck with me, this is a win. Okay, this should be a win then. Not a bad move. I don't think it's the best, but it's not bad. Because it's going to die next turn, most likely, and my dragon has been wasted, but not terrible. So this is just another notification to everybody watching that I'm going to start streaming on Twitch again. So if you want to continue watching these streams, please go follow me on Twitch. My Twitch username is GFC_. So if you want to continue watching these streams, you have to go follow me on Twitch and watch me there. I will be live streaming to Twitch from now on, not to YouTube. The plan is to stream to Twitch, and then once the stream is over, the streams will be available to watch after the fact on YouTube. But the streams will be live on Twitch from now on. So, keep that in mind, boys. It's not that YouTube revenue's necessarily drying up, it's just that I think Twitch has more opportunities for revenue than YouTube does in general. Twitch just does a lot. Twitch cares about its live streamers, because on Twitch, the entire thing is live streaming video games, right? The whole thing is that. On YouTube, it's mainly a video watching platform, and streaming isn't really something that YouTube cares about. So there aren't really special events like September and things like that. Twitch just has a lot more for live streamers than YouTube does. So I want to go back to Twitch and start building that up again. Good idea. Alright, so we won. Let's see what I win here. Alright, so it's just Kaiba, and there's 10 minutes until the run is over, because I know it's a 45-minute time. So what I'm guessing happens is I take a loss. There's no way I'm gonna sit for 10 minutes on Kaiba. So I'm most likely gonna take a loss here. Yeah, that's exactly what the plan is, Matt Master. I'm not even just gonna post highlights to YouTube. I will post the whole stream, every stream. So just like now, right? Right now, after I'm done streaming on YouTube, you can watch the entire stream after the fact. It's gonna be the same thing, except I'll be streaming it to Twitch. And then after the fact, you can watch the entire stream on Twitch or on YouTube. I'm assuming I get blue eyes here, because I have to die. What the fuck? Why did I not make a Mystical Sand? And why did I get rid of the Nemoriko? I actually don't know. I think I might not know that Nemoriko is a female. That's a yikes. Yeah, I must not have known that Nemoriko is a female. That's a 2150 defender right there. 2150. so I'm not going to be able to beat it even with that. I didn't know that. At the time, I had no idea what he just played. Yeah. Yikes. Pretty sure I'm boned here. I don't think I have any thunders to make twin-headed even, so I'm pretty sure I'm owned. I don't know why I'm keeping a fucking Yami at this point. Could be a 10-minute duel, I guess we'll see. Whether or not I win or lose. I'm gonna bet on a loss here. I don't think I'm gonna win this. But we'll see. I could defend here, but he's just gonna crush card me. It would be best to just throw all the cards but the dragon here. I'm not gonna do that, am I? Yeah, I'm just gonna get crush carded here. Crush card isn't gonna kill the thing though. If I get Regeki, we could be okay. Nope, never mind. Yeah, I lose. He didn't even play Blue Eyes and I still lost. But it is a pain in the ass to get rid of a Metal Guardian when you can't make a twin-headed. Yeah, I have nothing to kill that here. Throw the Yami. Not throwing that Yami. Why not, right? Yeah, I lose this coming turn, most likely. Yep. So we took a loss. What is your current personal best for World Tournament for comparison? My current PB is actually the second best World Tournament time. I'm in second place for it. I never really did World Tournament speedruns after this, but I did get a very fast World Tournament during a full game run. And it was 26 minutes and 48 seconds. So the run was over while I was fighting Bakura in this run. Yeah, I could have faked out as well. But honestly, if I was in that duel right now, I would have killed myself already. Yeah, I could fake out, but I had no way to win, really, except for the Regeki potentially, but even then, I probably would have killed myself if I had that duel right now. So you can see I was not very well acquainted with, faking out. Dark Elf and Yami, yeah. That would be even enough to match a Blue Eyes, but I still would have killed myself. It would have just been faster. There's no way I knew that was going to make a Dark Elf, by the way. There is zero chance I knew that. Yeah, this is just a lucky duel right here. Good job attacking with the Mystical Sand first. There's no way I knew that was a 2k defender, and there's no way I knew it was even a possibility that it was a 2k defender, but it was a smart move regardless, even if I didn't know it was a smart move. I don't know about throwing that beast, but whatever. I don't know about it being a 4-turner. Ah, shit. Yeah, there's still 3 minutes left in this duel. Because remember, it's a 45-minute time. Yikes. I got fucked over here. This wasn't even me doing the wrong move. This was just me getting fucked over. I must draw a Regeki next turn, I bet you. Yeah, throw everything. Keeping the rock isn't a terrible idea, because once I do draw Regeki, I'll need to hopefully have a Mystical Sand or something. What the fuck? What am I doing? Maybe the 2000 will kill the 2150 by magic. I don't know why I attacked there. No Regeki yet. It has to be next turn or else I die. Okay, that's a smart move, I guess. Actually, I don't know about that being a smart move, because I need to draw Regeki or else I lose. It's smart because I'm keeping, you know, a 2100 if I do draw Regeki, so I can come back after the Regeki with a decent card. But I need to be throwing pretty much everything right now to get that Regeki. It's #1 priority or else I lose. Yeah, I must have thought I had Guardian Star advantage. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we definitely win this now. Yeah. Still not throwing cards. That's like the #1 thing I think was bad about this entire run, was that I didn't know enough to throw my cards. I held on to way too many cards. Put down the acid trap, that'd be a great idea. Yeah. Yeah, that acid trap pretty much keeps me alive now. Even if he plays the blue eyes, I'm good. Do I still have the nut button? I do right now. I didn't get this nut button until like a month or two ago. Not the best move. I could have made a 1250. I could have made a 30,000-year-old turtle. But there's no way I knew that fusion back then. No way I knew that. I didn't know fucking Stone Ghost, so there's no way I knew that. Who dropped Acid Trap? It was Peggy. Peggy's the only person I could have gotten it at that point, right? Yeah. Yeah, there it is. And a baby dragon. That was my first ever speed run of Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. The first ever. And that's it. That's the video. I wonder what the first ever full run was that I did, that I uploaded anyway. Because I know I did a full runs that I didn't upload anywhere. But I wonder what the first run I uploaded was. Let's see what it was. Wasn't until probably a year later. Let's see here. Okay, so the very first full game run that I uploaded to YouTube was my world record at the time. 3 hours and 19 minutes. So I didn't even bother uploading the runs that I had. The first completed full speedrun that I did of this game was 25 hours. The second full completed speedrun I did was about 8 hours. And then I don't think I improved it too much. By the time I got the 8-hour time, I knew most things about I knew a lot about the game, so I was going for the record at that point. So yeah. That was the first video you saw on my channel? Wow. So that was the very first ever Forbidden Memories speedrun done by me. Do I have my own Discord? Yes, I do. I will put an invite link right now into the chat. So you can click on the link I just put in chat, and that is an invite to my Discord server just for the GFC stream. I post updates there, I post stream notifications there, and I generally just post memes there. So go hang out there. Anyways, guys, that's it for right now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that that was entertaining to you guys to look back on how shitty I was at the game. We've definitely come a long way, I could say that. Alright guys, thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.